I didn't hear anything.
It's good times because I mean, what he's got in that affidavit.
Hey, I was wondering, you think that for this video you could tell me your story for a little bit? Is that alright? Or yes, no?
Yeah, I don't mind. It's not. It would be a long story to have to cut it pretty short.
Well, okay. Well,
I can start.
I could just ask you a couple of
Sure,
questions.
go ahead.
Like, okay. So, how long were you in?
About 29 years.
Oh wow, nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's your name?
Martha Green.
Oh, okay. All right. And what drew you there to the first place?
I was quite young. I was about 19 years old, and I met up with a friend at a shopping mall.
Okay.
And she was what is called a disseminator. She was
Right.
on staff at Stevens Creek,
Uh-huh.
and her job was to get new people in.
Okay.
Now, I had known her in high school,
All right.
so I trusted her, and she invited me to a lecture.
Okay.
I attended that lecture and signed up for the communication course.
Oh.
And that was the start.
Okay. Was it? I'm sure that this is probably a common answer, but was it appealing at first?
Well, probably like any 19-year-old, I was searching for some answers.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, the truths of life and so forth. And I had my own issues like everybody does, especially young people.
Yeah.
So what they do is they find out what your ruin is, what that thing in life that is bothering you, and then they convince you that Scientology can help you with that.
Okay. When did you start figuring out, or like, when did you start figuring out what was really up?
Just like a lot of Scientologists, you go through years of being in Scientology and you start having some doubts. Things happen that you know are not right. And you kind of hide those away. You try not to look at them because you're trying to be OT. You're trying to reach the higher levels.
Okay.
You're trying to, you know, be free.
Okay.
So you kind of push that aside and go, well, maybe it's just this organization. Maybe it's this location.
Right.
So every Scientologist you see has doubts.
Okay.
If they tell you they don't, they're lying.
Okay.
They absolutely do. I'd like any Scientologist, sometimes it's the last straw. Something happens and you go, you know what, that is just too fucked. I can't do this anymore. Something is wrong.
Okay.
And that's what happened to me in 2004.
And so, in that case, you've been out for 4 years now,
4
right?
years almost, yeah.
Wow, okay. Did you ever see protesters like us back in the day?
I did. One time I went to get some auditing at Clearwater, Flag, their big organization in
Clearwater.
Florida.
Oh, wow.
And I was in the Coachman building where they do a lot of training. And you have to take a bus from the Coachman to the Fort Harrison. Then they made us wait until a bus showed up because there was, 3 protesters outside. I mean, they get freaked out. And so you have to wait till the bus comes, and then they hurry you to the bus, and you're not supposed to even walk near them or anything like that.
And that's just 3.
That was 3, and it was like Scientology destroys families or something.
Yeah.
But it does definitely have an effect on the cult. To see.
Oh, yeah. And to think what we're doing to them now.
Oh, believe me, this is bugging them. I mean, me bringing a meter, if they see that, that is just going to piss them off.
Yeah!
Yeah. Aren't you afraid? Yeah, I'm curious. Aren't you afraid that they're gonna, I don't know.
Fair game me?
Yeah. Oh, take care of business,
You know, I can't be afraid anymore because then they win.
Oh, of course.
So they've already sent me my letter. They actually came to the house and sent me a letter. So, I mean, they're trying to intimidate me. They followed us last time we were here, like they followed a lot of these people.
I heard about that.
PIs. You know, it's ridiculous. They followed us in and out burger with my family. You know?
Wow.
So, if that's the worst they can do, I think I can handle it.
So, okay, well, that's pretty good. And
they say that when they have a protester they don't like, they protest in front of their house. That would be the best day of my life.
Yeah, and they do. You tell your neighbors ahead of time. You tell your neighbors ahead of time what you're doing, so in case someone comes by with flyers or wants to talk shit about you, they're already aware of it.
Imagine if you actually beat them up with kindness, like introduce them a welcome wagon. Hi, we were expecting you. Want some cake?
Well, Scientologists have a really hard time communicating, as you can tell. You guys are much more up then the Scientologists come by here and take our pictures. You can tell they're very serious. To them, this is very serious. You are actually stopping their eternity. Okay?
Yes, because
Seriousness equals mass.
yeah,
I'm an X.
because
It's true, right?
Bill.
Martha.
Martha, okay, you live in Benicia, don't you?
I do.
You don't have to tell me that. Yeah, I live in River City. I was staffed in San Francisco back in the early 70s.
Oh,
ooh, wow.
I have a sister that's still in the Sea Org, disconnected from her. I think I met a couple of protesters. I think I met your sister.
my sister Rose.
Yeah. So I guess they know who I am. I got
Oh, I'm
interviewed by the local paper here. Coming
Oh, that's right. I read the article.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, they know who you are. You didn't get a letter though, huh?
I don't know why.
Do you feel bad?
I don't know.
You feel left out?
I never got a goldenrod.
You didn't get it declared?
No, at least not that was ever sent to me.
Okay, question that I got asked both. Question that I do got asked both of you. The whole thing when they deny the whole galactic empire and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Don't they really preach that?
Well, yeah, but you have to get up to 3 to know that. So the ones who are not OT, they don't believe it's true. When you get to 3, that's when you read the material in Hubbard's own writing.
You-
My husband went up to OT4, so when we got out, I asked him, is this true? Because when I had the nerve finally to read it on the internet, I asked Kevin, is this true, this OT3? He said, absolutely.
No, he said absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. He goes, yep, that's true. And I said, if we were still in Scientology and I would have asked you this, would you have lied to me? He said, yes.
Of course.
Yeah. Hey.
You have to lie.
Yeah.
I did up to OT4.
Did you?
I did an L on that flag too.
Oh my God.
I know, my God, I spent the money on Scientology instead of my family, which I should have done.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can't keep hanging on to that, you know?
No, so I was an idiot, so I'm okay with that now.
So
You're doing something about it now,
I'm doing something.
right?
yeah. So I'm curious. What do you think about that CNN interview?
Oh, with
Such a
Tommy
liar.
Davis?
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't look good to me.
Ooh, he looked terrible.
That's got to hit him hard with the PR, don't you think?
Well, he just so blatantly lied. It's so easy to check out. You know, the thing about disconnection exists. He denied disconnection. He denied a lot of
Well, honestly, I have this way of actually telling when some people are lying. Sometimes it's not as obvious, but for some reason I could just see that he was just lying through his teeth.
Sure
Like,
he's lying.
oh no. And the whole. Woo! But I'm just impressed to see how long they can keep lying, or how long they could like put it out. It's like no. Oh, you know.
I would love a Scientologist to come over here and talk about disconnection or fair game.
Oh, I
I'd
know.
love to, because they will lie.
I could bring a letter from my sister when she disconnected. I could actually show you
It would
the
be-
letter of disconnection.
I have 2 letters too with me.
So what would
Disconnection
they say if you actually show it to them?
Show to a Scientologist?
Oh.
If you actually
Well,
showed
my
it to them.
sister says what they seem to do these days is say, nobody forced me to do this. I did this. I'm doing this on my own. She does say that. But of course,
Which is-
also my niece and nephew did it on their own too. My brother-in-law did it on his own. And
Okay.
some ex-friends
Right.
in Scientology did it on their own.
Oh.
And if they don't disconnect from you as an evil person SP, then they can no longer do any training or auditing. So they don't really do it on their own.
Oh,
So
wow.
all their spiritual immortality is taken away from them. Their road to survival.
Hey. Oh, okay. Another one of our. It's another friendly. Hello. Yeah. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, though. Thanks. I'm trying to record everything that happens around here, and something tells me I haven't hit the tip of the iceberg just yet. I just can't wait to see until a lot of other people come. I know that craziness happens around this. That's all right. Thank you so much. You too.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah. And what was
You
your
guys
name
are
again?
making really a big difference.
Oh, you are.
And what was your name again?
My name is Bill.
Bill. Okay. Nice.
Last name is Offerman.
Offerman.
I know that. I was
Nice.
interviewed by the paper a couple months ago.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I have some video now. This will be great. All right.